teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Delayed handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Third down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. The back's got it. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's complete. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Wolverines will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And it goes incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. The shotgun handoff here.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is caught. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. Clemson getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. They keep him guessing with a run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. He's looking to scramble. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's going to be a loss on the play. 4 set of downs. Great play by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. And get a little bit closer to the marker. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Michigan, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Again, moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Now the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that core quarterback before he gets killed.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's an out route, the catch made. Now it's 2nd down here.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. 1st down, the clock stops for a moment, but no hurry here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pitch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Michigan. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And we're going to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. The offense will take their first time out of the half. A tough strategy here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense will set up on first and 10. Finds his man. It's Marshall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense takes a timeout to talk things over. Important second down play coming up. Quick pass. The catch is made. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's going to put it down and run. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. After all, that looks deep left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll just take the lead here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it out to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to hit the sticks. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. They'll run it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? A short completion of the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short field running that makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Offense comes out to start this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So they get nothing on the 1st down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. 1st down and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Finds anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Here comes a handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. They mix it up with a run. 1st down, looking for more now. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. On 1st down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. And it's a comeback route. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. And they hand it off to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So they settle for a field goal attempt here. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Fights up a defender. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. There's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Michigan, 7.
Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Trying to find room. It's Barrett. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. And this time it's complete. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Handoff in a single back formation. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Michigan 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. With the first down from the 17, more comfortable position for this offense now. Quick throw, caught over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
A quick juke. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He bought some time. Now lets it go. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Leaning on the run game here. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it second and short. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Both carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Second down, we're going to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Wolverines. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead. Back within 2 scores. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumbled 1 step short getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical year. These guys have done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.